I'm Jane. I love to garden. I live up by the Wasatch Mountains in East Sandy, Utah. And the wind is pretty bitter cold today, but there's actual sunshine out today. So who knows how long I'll stay out here or not. But I wanted to show you my project that I've got going on. I'm going to do some no transplant winter sowing again in all of these pots. I'm going to fill it up with as much organic material as I have. I have some wood chips at the bottom. Lindsay wanted to join.
Hi.
Hey girl. So those pots are going to be filled up with wood chips at the bottom. We also have some rabbit bedding that we can put in there. And then the top layer, like I like to do, of potting soil, that's where we're going to put the seeds. And then we're going to put the very top of it with plastic. So if the wind can stop being so cold, we might stay out here some more. Otherwise, I'll finish this project a little later and we'll go back inside. But let me show you what I'm doing. Here's the traditional winter sowing in the jugs. You have potting soil in whatever jugs you have. It does not have to be milk jugs. See those ones? They're just clear orange juice containers. You want to put a label on it, a date, duct tape, no caps, and you want to make sure you have drainage at the bottom. This stays outside. The rain and the snow, which we've had recently, but we got to warm up. Those get. And this is your no transplant winter sowing. What you do is you take whatever reusable container you have, you put plastic on it. You want to make sure, let's see if you can get in there with all the shadows. You want to make sure you can get to the soil, the moisture can, label it. That's what we're doing over here. So this one might be a little too full with this stuff. That one is. So what I'm doing is I'm working on all my containers that I can find, and I'm filling them up. I'm probably going to fill them up to about there. And then the rest of it will be potting soil. So I'm going to go to the store and get some potting soil. And then the seeds go on in it, sprinkled. And then the plastic like this one. Okay? And I'm doing that with every one of these. So that should be fun. Look at the view I get to deal with. I'm spoiled rotten, aren't I? Spoiled rotten, except for the bitter cold. It's freezing out here. Okay, I got this far. Now I'm going to go to the store, get some potting soil, and then I'm going to put lots of seeds in. And I'll bring you along as we do the rest of this project. We got more snow. It won't go away. It keeps coming back. But all the winter sowing jugs are snugged in tight. Hi, welcome back. We finally got a little bit of sunshine. We have had so much snow in Utah that I can finally get back to this project. See the mountains all clobbered up there? It's actually quite a bit of snow on the ground still, but the sun is shining. I need to get out of the house and I want to work on these projects. So let me turn it around. If you remember where we left off, it's been a couple weeks for me, but not you. So I put these pots, and I layered them with some wood chips. Some of them are a little too layered, like too full. So this is a good example of how full you want the layers to be. And then what I'm going to do, I'm going to take some potting soil, and I'm going to put a couple inches of potting soil at the top. And then I'm going to put some seeds on it and plastic, either tape or twine, to keep it down in these pots. So now I got a lot to do. I'm going to fill the rest of these up with some potting soil. So that one I can fill up right now. You get the gist. It's hard to do with my left hand. Okay, I'll be right back when I fill all of these pots with the last layer of potting soil And then I'll go grab the seeds and we'll start planting them. See the mountains? So I lied. I just got a couple done. That bag of potting soil is so big that I'm going to wait for my son to help me move it out here. I'm also going to go over to Costco and get an even bigger bag of potting soil because they're really good prices right now. But let me show you what I'm doing. So I found some plastic. This came in a bedding thing and then it broke. A bedding set, duct tape. I got me a knife there. And I'm going to do some cupcake zinnias and feather flamingo celosia. Should we see what the crazy noise is about? Hey you. Hey you. I think we need a new trampoline. What do you think? Gosh. Okay. So over here, I'm going to open up this flamingo feather celosia and I'm going to sprinkle it in here. There weren't too many seeds in that packet, so I'm going to go get some more type of celosia. The wind is picking up. And I also forgot my labels, so I need to go get a marker and some labels, but this is going to be celosia in this yellow pot. This little pot's going to be cupcake zinnias. Try to space them out as much as I can, which means lips. My voice is getting scratchy. All the up and down of the weather. Oh my goodness, it's starting to take a toll on me. All right, this one's ready for plastic and a tag. That one I need to go grab some more seeds. And then I have two more ready to go. So this one might be like a cucumber. Look how big that is. And then I can just move the pot, or have my son move it, to one of these trellises over here. And then I won't even have to replant it at all. And then I got one more there. So let's go look through some seeds and figure out what we want to do with the rest of these. I decided to use the rest of this plastic as a greenhouse over the top of this pot. Then it'll have more space to grow too. I'm not sure what I'm going to plant in it yet. Let's go find our seeds. So here's some of the seeds I'm going to plant out in those containers. Yellow yarrow, lemon cucumber, Minnesota midget melon. Melons don't do very well in our area, but this one's so small I'm hoping it will. This is a zucchini I've been wanting to try. Costata romanesco. Heard it's really good. I'm really excited to try this basil. It's cardinal basil, and it throws up these beautiful spikes, and I thought they would be really gorgeous in bouquets, let alone eating them. So let's go back out to the cold and let's get these containers done. Somebody wanted to join me. Hi, Bun Bun. She says, put the camera away, just visit with me. I love you so much. Yes, I do. Okay, in this one, we're going to sprinkle some yarrow. This one's called yellow yarrow. I think it'll look really good in some bouquets. This one's going to be the costata. And if they do so well, I will take a few out maybe. Okay, let me get some plastic for the top of this. Brr, it's cold out here. In this contraption, I'm going to put some lemon cucumbers down. So let's see how many lemon cucumbers we can get to. It's probably way too much. That's just how I do things. And then I have a tag here. All it says is lemon. And we'll put the plastic back on. It doesn't have to look pretty, it just has to hold. We'll see if this one ends up working. And then another plastic. We got some holes. I might have to put one more thing of duct tape over the other side, maybe. These ones aren't done yet. There's the lemon cucumbers. And I'm hoping this works. We'll see, right? And then here's my ones that I've got going down here with the traditional winter sowing. So it's getting really cold out here again. We are not getting our spring yet. But I did work pretty hard on these containers and I have a lot more to go. But I'm going to leave the video here and keep watching, stay updated, subscribe and like my channel and follow along, and I'll give you an update on how these do end of April, beginning of May. So, bye! So I lied again. I want to put these domes that came from the dollar store on some of the pots behind me. So I'm not done with this project. The other day was really cold and I was done. Today is supposed to get up to 57. I'm like, that's unreal. All the snow melted. I'll just do a pan. All my junkyard looking winter sowing jugs, all the snow melted. So I can actually count how many I've done now. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to put these on top of these containers, and this will be my no transplant winter sowing. So I can transplant some of these seedlings out if I want to and then put them around the yard, but it's also nice to not have to if you don't. But I'm putting the seeds so close together that I'm probably going to have to get some of them transplanted out. Let's turn this around. Okay, we're back at this again. The other day I finished those. So these ones, the containers that are not done, see how these, I tried to do them with peas yesterday and they're just too flimsy. They kind of fly away. But I think, like I said, they're not very thick. So if I put them like this and then somehow tape them down, make sure these are open, then I think this will make a really nice greenhouse. So let me go get some more seeds. And I do want the top layer of potting soil, and any of these that are completely filled to the brim. But look, I also have maple, I think these are maple leaves, whatever they're called, all through everything, and I don't want those to grow. Like this one here, it is way too full of wood chips. So I'm gonna dig down a little bit first, put this in the bottom of a different pot, and then add at least 2 inches or more of potting soil for the top layer. Okay, let's get to work. I gotta tape it somehow. It's not pretty, but it should work. I also haven't watered them in, so I'm gonna have to water them all in. I know we have some snow coming, but do we have enough moisture in Utah to keep that nice? I don't know. Now to do the rest of these. This may take a while. In this pot, I'm going to do Armenian cucumbers and marigolds together. My baby wants me. Hi, doggy. Okay, I'm gonna for sure end the video here now. So that was fun. In these domes right here, I have cucumbers and squash and a little bit of melons. Melons don't do wonderful here, but I got the Minnesota midget melons that stay kind of small. And I also did the Tigger melons with the pretty stripes. Those stay small too. So hopefully that'll work. See you later. Bye.